Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on the point gradient formula. A special puzzle to warm up the brain cells is on the next slide. The answer will be given at the end. Enjoy. What is the meaning of the following? Isn't this a cute little diagram? I wonder if that will give you a clue. The point gradient formula. The point gradient formula enables us to find the equation of a line if we know the gradient of the line and one point that lies on the line. The point gradient formula is y minus y1 equals m outside of x minus x1. This is a very, very powerful and important formula, and it would be really handy if we could memorize it. In this formula, m represents the gradient and x1, y1 is the point which lies on the line. Let's look at a simple example to see how we use this formula. Find the equation of a line with a gradient of 3 and it passes through the point 4, 5. Let's look on the next slide to see what happens. The simple example repeated. Find the equation of a line with a gradient of 3 and it passes through the point 4, 5. Restating the formula because it is so important, and the more times you restate it and see it, the easier it is to remember. Y minus y1 equals m outside of x minus x1. Here, the gradient is 3, and the point that lies on the line is 4, 5. Substituting the above values into the formula, we get y minus 5 equals 3 outside of x minus 4. Y minus 5 equals 3x minus 12, so we just get rid of the grouping symbols. Now, in order to simplify this part of the equation, we come down to this line and we add 5 to both sides. Now remember, to keep the equation balanced, whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. So y minus 5 plus 5 equals 3x minus 12 plus 5. So y equals 3x minus 7, and that's the equation of the line. Note, since this equation in the form y equals mx plus b, okay, so it is in that special form, we know that the y-intercept is minus 7, because here we have 3x plus minus 7. See, a plus and a minus is just a minus, but that's really plus minus 7. So the y-intercept is minus 7. Another way of using the point gradient formula. Question. Find the equation of a line which passes through minus 4, minus 6, and 1, 4. Now, minus 4, minus 6, I've represented that by x1, y1, and 1, 4 is x2, y2. Firstly, let us find the gradient of the line. So remember, the gradient is the difference of the y values over the difference of the x values. So the gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now, when we substitute into the formula, we have y2 minus y1 is 4 minus minus 6. That's 4 minus minus 6. x2 minus x1 is 1 minus minus 4, which is 1 minus minus 4. Going down here. Now 4 minus minus 6 is 4 plus 6, because those two minuses change to a plus, and 1 minus minus 4 is 1 plus 4. Those two minuses change to a plus. So 4 plus 6 gives you 10. 1 plus 4 gives you 5. 10 over 5 gives you 2. So that is the gradient. So we'll be using that shortly. Now, to find the equation of the line, we can use any one of the above 2 points, and we know that m equals 2. So we've already worked out the gradient. That's m equals 2. See, it's down here. Let's use the point minus 4 minus 6. This one here, see? We're going to use that point there. So y minus y1 equals m outside of x minus x1. So y minus minus 6, which is y minus minus 6. See, y minus y1 is y minus minus 6. Equals 2 outside of x minus x1, which is x minus minus 4. That is x minus minus 4. Now y minus minus 6 becomes y plus 6. X minus minus 4 becomes x plus 4. So removing the grouping symbols, we have y plus 6 equals 2x plus 8. Now to simplify this equation here, we subtract 6 from both sides. We have to do this to both sides to keep the equation balanced. So y plus 6 minus 6 equals 2x plus 8 minus 6. So y equals 2x plus 2, and that is the equation of the line. Now here is a quick quiz to help you, and don't forget, check through the video at any time to help you. The answer, what is the meaning of the following? The answer is, I understand. I still think this is a very, very cute little diagram here. I wonder if it helped you. Quick quiz answers. Please look through the video if you need to check anything. That's what it's there for. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe on the next slide and you will receive a notification as to when the next video is available. Hope to see you next lesson.